Okay, don't let this bow fool you. I am tougher than I look. It doesn't look like I've been through some things, but that's because God has blessed my life after I rectified a lot of bad things that I was doing. People are trying to figure out like what are their secrets, like how do they always know things? They don't get it. There were people that were happy to be part of their audience, and then they started dealing with the karma of messing with an earth angel. They started dealing with the karma of messing with the seer. They're like, this karma sucks. I'm leaving that person alone. This is my feast. This is my parade. This is my rainbow. This is my narrative. You guys are feeling extremely euphoric at this time, and people are drawn to you for any and every reason under the sun. This is the most magnetic, transformational, influential, powerful chapter of your life. And the moves that you make are going to be your most important. It's going to include forgiveness, boundaries, your initiation, how you've been rising from the ashes, how you ground yourself, how you count your blessings, how you look at your setbacks, how you heal from the past, how you monetize your gifts, and how you do things with intention, your whole heart and your whole ass. There are a lot of things currently being put in perspective for you, for your love life, things being put in perspective for your friendships, your work situations, your work relationships, and how you guys deal with spiritual warfare, especially. There are some people around you that cannot drop the bone that they have, unfortunately, but you guys are ready. You guys know the people that I'm talking about. You know the environments that you need to be careful in. You guys know the people that they will try to upheaval what you are doing no matter what. You're going to maneuver a certain way because you feel energetically called to do that. There's something telling you to do things a different way, to go a different way, because you guys can feel eyes on you. As you guys are going through this powerful energy shift, you guys are feeling more confident than you normally do. You are feeling more friendly. I'm hearing an airplane go overhead. It's really loud. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it because the microphone cancels out some noise. But either way, you guys are getting ready to soar over Petty University. There are people that they're ride or dies for Petty University. This is always going to be a part of who they are, and we'll call that devil energy. With that being said, you guys know the people that are waiting in the wing, trying to cause setbacks for you, trying to make you look bad. And as you guys are aware of that, you are looking at this like a challenge that you are ready to accept, except you're not looking at it negatively. You're looking at it as a chance to overcome. You're like, okay, Becky and Veronica, they don't like me at work. They have more power than I do at work. And I know they're trying to get me in trouble for things. I know they're starting a lot of gossip. I know they're still on their smear campaign, even though they're smiling in my face and appearing to leave you alone. But you guys know better because you guys are the seer. And as the seer, you feel like you're at this kind of crossroads with how you use your discernment, how you use your abilities, because you guys are very intuitive. You guys are making very important decisions to use your discernment and your intuition to the best of your abilities. Whether you're listening to God, listening to the universe, listening to your higher self, you are super tuned in right now. So comment down below, my intuition is my superpower. Well, I know that they don't like me and they have been leaving me alone, but I know that they're up to something. And so you're maneuvering a certain way because you guys can feel, okay, you guys are maneuvering a certain way because you can feel that people are trying to set you up for failure, set you up to make you look bad. People are trying to get you caught up in something, and they are not understanding that this is a new day. There are past lessons and people with past connections that you've cut off, that you don't give access to these people. And so they're really upset about that still. And as they're upset about that, they are trying to make issues for you. So with your discernment, you're going to be thinking, okay, I need to be on time. I need to be over here at a certain time. I need to count this again. Like, people are trying to blame you, make you the scapegoat for things behind your back because they're trying to figure out a way to take what's yours, and they couldn't take it if they had a map. But they're trying. And as they're trying to set you up or trap you or bait you or goad you into certain situations, you guys are ready. You guys are taking everything that comes your way, not as a challenge, but as an initiation. You are taking it not as a challenge. You're like, this isn't challenging. I'm going to listen to God. I'm going to listen to the universe. I'm going to listen to my higher self. You are grounding your abilities and you are on fire. Okay? You guys are magnetic. It's so euphoric. Like, I can't even get out words. Like, it's just word soup. Your feminine energy is on point and your masculine energy is on point. And that makes for this beauty that is unstoppable, this energy that is unmatchable, this spirit that cannot be replicated. And so you guys are grateful for these tragic traps, these tragic lessons, all of these people talking about you, because you guys are the word on the street. I know I say this to you guys a lot, but the people that are drawn to my channel are the word on the street. You are the star messenger. Everything you do is galactic. You are the walking love spell. You breathe fire and life into people, places, and things. And so there's a lot of jealousy that surrounds your beauty, your design, your blueprint, your destiny, your relationships, and how you make money. Whoever I'm speaking to is a master manifester, not a master manipulator, not a chronic crybaby. A master manifester. And so there's a lot of people trying to figure out, how can I do what Susie does? How can I do what Michael does? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And so they're wasting all of this sadness and all of this time trying to set you up and get you in trouble for things. What a waste of time. Instead of spending time with their families, instead of spending time with their loved ones, instead of working on their own abilities and working on their own goals, they're constantly trying to figure out what you're doing, constantly watching you, prying. And so you guys are making sure all of your ducks are in a row when it comes to your work. When it comes to paperwork, money, finances, anything that is around these people, you are double and triple checking. And you are maneuvering very carefully. But there's this sense of relief that you have this divine favor, this divine protection. There is this sense of relief that you got it. You're not as worried. You're not hyper stressed out or hyper focused on the fact that these people are hyper focused on you. They couldn't stop you, so they came back stronger. That's the issue. Okay, they could not stop you from being the rebel, from being able to do things your own way. So they came back stronger. They came back with more minions, more trolls, more Chuchalinis, and more Decepticons. They couldn't stop you from being beautiful. As much as they tried to get you to dim your light, as much as they tried to water you down, they couldn't stop your beauty. So they came back stronger. You guys are getting so many signs and synchronicities that you are on the right path. And it's so refreshing for you that you just know. You're like, you know what? I just know. There were some people that you could have recently forgiven and reconciled with that could be really going through some things right now. And it could be weighing heavy on your mind or putting things really in perspective, how love is strange. Putting in perspective how Yeah, you're going through A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but what they're going through is much worse. All of the things around you are putting so many things in perspective where you're like, I am incredibly lucky. I am incredibly grateful. I am incredibly blessed. When you guys are put in setbacks and you're dealing with certain obstacles right now, you are pulling your bootstraps up and you are getting yourself out of these moments a lot faster than you used to. You guys have a reason to celebrate. People are reacting to you in a very positive way. They feel very enlightened, very encouraged. They just love, people love being around you. You guys are starting to see that you need to have more fun. Okay, that is a very important message for someone. Someone here needs to learn how to have more fun. And so that's what you guys are working on. Say you guys have dealt with a lot of narcissistic abuse. That is something you're tapping into. I need to have more fun. I need to feel more. I need to be in my own body. So you're meditating, you're visualizing, you're retraining and reprogramming, recalibrating your subconscious daily. And instead of getting upset with yourself and instead of getting overwhelmed by the task, you are seeing it as your initiation. You are celebrating big wins. You are celebrating little wins. You are really counting your blessings in regards to all the odd things in your life. Things that you used to think were odd. Okay, say you're doing all these little side hustles, different things for money, 11:11 on the clock. What you're doing now is realizing, I'm going to count my blessings. Because a year ago, my account was at this or negative. You're thinking about how things were in the past. So I want you guys right now to sit and think about where your life was a year ago or where it was 6 months ago or 3 years ago. And how far you've come mentally. How far you've come financially. And even if you guys are currently dealing with setbacks, you feel this optimism for some reason. And if that is you, if you are currently in the middle of a setback and you feel this overwhelming optimism, that is because miracles are unfolding in your life. Miracles are unfolding for you behind the scenes. So hold on to that feeling. This is such a beautiful reading. Like, it's just like, whoa. Whoa. They couldn't stop you, so they're coming back stronger. People are going through things. It's putting things in perspective for you. You're looking at other people's obstacles and you're looking at other people's challenges like, I've been there, I've been there, I've been there, I've done that, I've dealt with that. And it's putting things like in perspective. I don't even know how else to say it. It's putting things in perspective to where you're like, whoa, like, I'm going to sit here and be grateful. I'm going to zip it. I'm not going to throw a pity party. I'm going to feel incredibly grateful to myself for still being here and not giving up. You are seeing that this is all a test of your strength, and you are seeing that you are being pushed beyond your comfort zone, but you're ready and you're more optimistic. So in this card for the Phoenix rising, this is about them not being able to stop you. You are unstoppable. Them having to team up against you because they couldn't defeat you. Your sensuality is beautiful. You guys are stepping into your beauty. You are stepping into your aesthetic. You are feeling euphoric about, you know what, this is my style. This is what I like. It's not what other people do. So there's something about the way that you guys dress, the way that you guys do your hair, that is not trending. That you guys are the ones that create the trends. You guys are the ones that create the trends. You guys like things that are more timeless. And as I'm saying that, I hear a motorcycle. So confirmation, you guys like things that are more timeless to you. I'm like that too. You guys could definitely be a late bloomer like me. And now you're getting excited. Like you're switching gears. You're like, oh my gosh, I know what I like. There were these periods, these timelines that you were in where you were trying to be other people. And it's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. None of these chairs felt right. None of these situations or these aesthetics felt right. And now you are figuring out what you want. And you're like, you know what? I'm not going to apologize. I like what I like. I like what I like. So if you guys feel comfortable sharing, share what you guys like wearing. Share what you guys like doing or watching. Whatever your style is, because it's very rebellious and tailored to you. It goes against what everyone else is doing on social media or in your workplace or in your family. Whatever social settings you guys are in. It's timeless. It is your version of being timeless. Let me give you guys an example. When I went to get some tattoo work done, I was like, okay, everyone's getting these certain tattoos. Everyone's getting like the sleeve with the butterflies, and there's nothing wrong with that. I actually really like it, but I was like, I want something that's different, and something that was in my artwork, in my channel artwork, were girls with patchwork tattoos. That's the style I was really drawn to. It's like creating a scrapbook. I like doing things. I love designing things. If you guys can't tell by the way that I do my channel art, I love aesthetic. And for a long time, I didn't have it figured out. But from a very young age, I liked doing collages. I loved editing videos. I loved doing all of that stuff. And now I've figured out how to put it into my life, put it into my everyday. And so I was like, okay, I know I want patchwork tattoos. I know that's what I want. And I remember putting it together. Everybody was looking at me like I was crazy. Okay. Everybody like around me was like, what the heck is she doing? What is that? Like, because it wasn't finished yet, or people just didn't understand because that's not what everyone else is getting. It's not what everyone else is getting. You know what I mean? Like, it's what I wanted though. And I know that there are, a lot of women that if they feel like they look like supermodels, they don't get ink put on them. And I was just like, you know what? I waited a long time to put a lot of ink on my body, so I did it. And then I love high-waisted shorts. I love having a bow in my hair. I love bodysuits and long nails and that's me. That is like my aesthetic. Give me some bright eyes and some concealer with some pink lip gloss and I'm happy. And I could like go in a time machine and see that like this is my aesthetic, but I have tried many different aesthetics that did not work for me. Okay, that literally did not work for me. I've tried being the tomboy. Okay, I've tried being super, super dressy. And I do have different styles. I still am like a tomboy, but I just don't make that my main aesthetic. I've figured out what works for me. And so what you guys are doing is you're trying to embody that. Because when you look good, you feel good. So you're working on your self-care. You're working on how you love yourself, how you approach yourself, how you talk to yourself. And for once, you have this radical acceptance for who you are. You're like, you know what? I used to give myself such a hard time because I did this and I didn't like it. Say you dyed your hair a color, you got a tattoo that you didn't like. There's just all of this love and acceptance for yourself. You're like, you know what? I'm going to tell myself that I love this and I love that and I love this. And I'm going to let myself love what I love. So comment down below. Everything I do is timeless. Everything I do is beautiful. Everything I do is magnetic. I am always making the necessary changes. So you guys right now are learning to be patient with yourself as you go through this initiation, because something is telling you that it's not going to be a short initiation, because you're not a regular person. You are not regular. You are not schmegular. You are learning to vibrate very high, and you're learning to stay there. And you're healing yourself like never before, like you are digging deep. And then you're telling your loved ones, like, hey, I went through this in my past and it really broke me. And so what I want to do, I have the chills. So what I want to do right now is work on these things. Like, your energy is like pulsating. I can feel it pulsating. I can feel it. It's like, I'm ready. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. It's like this adrenaline. It's like your body's like twitching and it's just ready. You are ready. We have thorns. There were all these thorns that you went through in life. Now you are recognizing those thorns. You're like, you know what? That parent really fucked me up. And I have not healed from it. And I'm going to work on that. And that's something that I had to realize later on in life. Like, I didn't know that after dealing with certain, narcissistic abuse, that I was going to need therapy. I thought, oh, I cut that person off. Goodbye. Time heals all wounds. That's not how it works, because I was overworking myself. I was always staying busy to not feel things. And if I wasn't doing that, I was a drug addict. Okay, I was a drug addict and an alcoholic for a very long time. A lot of you guys already know that. If you're new to my channel, welcome. But for a very long time, I was a drug addict and I was an alcoholic because I was not equipped to feel. I did not want to feel. Not if I could help it. So I've gotten off of a lot of different drugs. And I thank God every day after surviving the things that I've done. I was a heroin addict. I was an alcoholic. And I'm still here. I am still here. And it's almost like the minute God knew that I was serious about getting sober, staying out of trouble, staying out of jail, it's almost like God started like reversing the clock. I'm going to glow you the fuck up. You're going to look younger. What do we call it? On this channel, we call it the Benjamin Button effect. I swear I'm going to make an Urban Dictionary of my own. Okay? That is when you are so in your power, self-acceptance, you are healing, you are on your glow up, that your age starts reversing. I look younger now than I did in my addiction. I'm not even kidding. I look younger now than I did in my addiction. And you guys are learning to be honest with yourself. So you're sharing that with the people that you care about. You're sitting your person down. You're like, you know what? I went through a lot of bullshit in my childhood and I thought I had dealt with it all, or I thought that I was dealing with it properly, but I might need some extra help. So you're going to start delegating and you're going to start telling people your truth, your honesty, your testimony. Like, hey, I think I'm still messed up. And I don't want that to carry into our relationship. So I'm going to work on this. I want to fix it. Because when we deal with that type of toxicity in our life for a long period of time, we could have, I'm not going to diagnose anyone, but we could have complex PTSD. And with that, we have to retrain our subconscious. We have to reprogram it. We have to learn to be in our own body. Our brain, like for instance, my brain wants to work in the middle capacity instead of the frontal lobe, which is decision-making skills. The middle of our brain is like things are hitting the fan. That is survival mode. Now, some of us thrive in survival mode. It is not good for us to be in that mode all the time. And so we have to learn to be still, be in our own body, feel without doing a bunch of things, without abusing substances, without being a workaholic, learning how to sit with emotion. learning how to sit with certain things and to feel them, learning how to laugh again. And so there's all of these things that you guys are learning about yourselves. And so you're sharing that with the people that you really care about because you really want them to have a better understanding of you. So you are blooming like a flower. There's a lot of shocking revelations. You're just like, oh my gosh, like I figured it out. There's all of these aha moments and epiphanies and you're like, I figured it out. You're being given downloads, nuggets, gems, Easter eggs of why you are the way that you are. And you're like, I accept it. I'm not perfect. That's totally fine. But there are things that you are accepting about yourself that you did not like before. You're like, oh, I don't like that I had a toxic childhood. I don't like that I have freckles. I don't like that I have red hair. I don't like that I'm blah, 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 blah. You are learning to accept things about yourself and you are changing things for the better. So as you guys are figuring that out, you are delegating certain tasks. Okay, I need a therapist. Okay. Or, hey, I want to go to meetings. I want to get sober. Hey, I'm going to need you guys to support me while I do this. Like you guys are setting people down and you are delegating the things that you need done. Hey, I'm going to start going to meetings. I need you to help me with the kids. Or, hey, you guys, I need to take some time off. So you're going to do this job and this project and you're going to need to finish this. And whatever it is, you're learning how to use your voice and delegate. We have beauty. You are finally looking at your beauty as a way to boost your earning power. Because in a way, you were watering yourself down. You were dimming yourself down because you felt like you shined far too bright. And it just irritated people and blinded people. And now you are proud of it. You're like, yeah, I shine bright, whatever. You're like, I'm not going to wear a paper sack to work because everyone would love me to do that. You don't care at this time if you are making people uncomfortable. It's not like you're trying to do it on purpose, but you're not going to stop being yourself to do that. You're like, if they're uncomfortable, they're uncomfortable. But you guys are realizing as well, even though there's still some people being scandalous at Petty University, hitting the books, trying to do the research, watching you with binoculars, sending spies. That was another download that I was getting. Like, they are sending spies, people to watch you. I deal with this all the time in my real life, okay? Not just like on here. Like, I deal with that all the time in my real life. I'm like, they sent these spies, they got no information. They got nothing. Now they're sending new ones. They're sending new ones. That could be you guys too. You're realizing that you're maneuvering a certain way because there's all these new faces and you know that you can't trust none of them. Okay? You know that you can't trust none of them. I can't. I just can't. So there's people at Petty University, they're stalking, they're trolling, they're sending spies, and there are people that used to be part of their audience. And I was telling you guys this in another download. There were people that were happy to be part of their audience, and then they started dealing with the karma of messing with an earth angel. They started dealing with the karma of messing with the seer, messing with the star messenger, the goat, whatever you guys call yourselves. They're like, this karma sucks. I'm leaving that person alone. They could have been messing with you for years. I'm getting months to years, whoever these people were that have changed their mind about you. They know that you are going to get this crown on your head no matter what. They're not going to be able to stop it. They see that now. So the ones around you that have changed their mind about you, you've been watching them. You've been accepting their kindness. You've been accepting their help. You're still keeping them at arm's length. You're not giving them information, and they're not really digging. That's one of the signs that you're seeing, is the people that used to really dig and try to berate you all the time and micromanage everything you do. They're just being kind. They don't want to know nothing about nobody. Okay? This Chucholini, these Chuches, they have figured out their rank and their place. They have figured out their lane is somewhere else. So they are no longer prying. They're like, I have no interest. That is how you know they have been warned at timer 5. That is how you know God has changed their mind about you. And they're just like, I just want to get along. I don't want to know anything. These are the people that normally know everything. You know that they're still insecure around you. You know they're probably still bitching about you or complaining about you, but you can genuinely feel them trying to make an effort, to talk to you nicely, to not belittle you, to not talk to you condescending. And so think about those that are still hitting the books at Petty University that lost all their audience. They're recruiting new Chooches. They're recruiting new Decepticons. And they're pissed that God has changed those other people's minds. And they're pissed that they're being nice to you now. So now they're really like, new spies, send in the new spies. Well, guess what? The eagle has landed. The macaroni's in the microwave. They're going to get nowhere. They're still wasting their time. But you are being prompted to protect yourself, to not get caught slipping, to not fall into their trap. They're going to make themselves look stupid. They're going to fall into their own trap because you guys are what? 19 steps ahead of them. Comment down below. I am always 19 steps ahead. Duh. And so because you guys have figured that out about yourself, you're like, I've already been working on this. Okay? Say there was something at work that you always procrastinated, a task. And this could be that one thing that somebody gets you in trouble for at work. You've been on it. You're like, I'm not procrastinating that. Something told you 2 weeks ago. Something told you a week ago to start doing that differently. Something that you had a hard time changing. And so as you guys are realizing that, you're starting to see like, oh yeah, they're still trying to get me in trouble for this and I've changed it all around. You can rewind the hands of time. You are changing it all around. They don't know what to do. The things that you used to do, you're not doing anymore. The things that you maybe used to do wrong, that they used to critique you on, you're not doing that. So now they got to find new shit and they're going to end up falling into their own trap. Capiche? You guys are the master manifester. You guys are realizing how to use your manifesting abilities that are tailored to you. You are figuring out how to use those abilities to the best of your ability. And you are realizing how crafty you are, how creative you are. This is a big moment of fertility and assertiveness. This is the baddie and the zaddy energy, okay? You guys are fertile. That you are masculine. You are handling things like a boss. And that is why people gravitate towards you. Because you got the what? The gravitas. You guys show people, I have the seriousness to handle whatever is thrown my way. And because you guys couldn't take me out, you're coming back allegedly stronger. You're not worried about them because you guys already started rectifying things and fixing things a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Sword, make the change. What did I tell you guys? You guys were already making the change. Something told you you were going to have to cut that hair. Something told you you were going to have to maneuver differently. So God started getting you ready. You started getting different ducks in a row. And so when they went to go check the T's and the I's, they're like, they fixed that? Riddle me what? Yeah, they're shocked. They're shocked because you guys are outsmarting people. You are crafty. People are like, what is their secret? How do they know? How are they 19 steps ahead? You guys are paying attention to your past right now. Not like you're focused on it, but you're like, okay, in the past, they've had this pattern. They've done this to me. How am I going to be in front of that? And you're in front of it like never before. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are expressing and exuding and emanating talent and finesse. We have a talent is just waiting to be expressed with your hands. Okay, so there's something that you guys do with your hands, whether you guys are a healer, a light worker, if you guys work with food, there's something with your hands that you do that is extremely healing. So you are very careful with your energy and not necessarily who you help, but you're just careful. You're very careful. And so people are trying to figure out like what are their secrets, like how do they always know things? They don't get it. We have intention in social media. You guys could be thinking about teaching the law of attraction, teaching the law of assumption, doing some light worker duties, okay? You guys could be thinking about doing this on social media. And if that is you guys, set the intention to do so. What I'm being prompted to tell you guys is all you have to do is set the intention, and it is yours. Set the intention that your social media is going to ignite. Set the intention that it is possible, that you can make money this way, that you can help other people. So there's some type of intention that you are learning to set with social media. Now, for others of you that already have a social media business, what you're learning to do is, there's a lot of high highs and low lows with social media, especially depending on what your niche is or your category. So what you're doing is you're trying to figure out how to stay grounded on a even like keel. You're like, I need to really be grounded in the fact that I got this, and that sometimes it's going to be great. The numbers are going to be great. Sometimes the numbers are going to be bad, but I just need to believe in myself. So I'm getting intention here with your social media business is very important. Knowing that you deserve what you deserve. No one can take that away from you. And so what you guys are starting to see is, okay, that this is my celebration. That is my table being prepared. This is my feast. This is my parade. This is my rainbow. Those are my miracles. This is my narrative. Okay, so comment down below. This is my storyline. This is my table being prepared. This is my feast. This is my parade. This is my rainbow. This is my narrative. You guys are also attracting helpful people that already see this in you. You don't have to fight them for it. They're just like, oh my gosh, we love you. Let's help put this crown on your head because you deserve it. You guys are going to make a lot of money through social media. But do you believe that you are going to make a lot of money through social media? Whether it's it's going to be for yoga, beauty, design, being crafty, odd jobs, anything in the occult or underworld. You guys are going to be learning how to grow your social media presence and build a reputation. Because you guys already have a reputation, but you are thinking bigger, but you don't know if it's possible. You're like, oh, I know I can go bigger, but how long is this going to take? It could take a long time, but guess what card is next? You guys are honoring your authenticity. You are honoring the fact that it doesn't have to be perfect. There is something about tarot, the guidance that you give, something with your hands and your voice. Okay, so we have, these are your guys' gifts. Your voice. You guys heal and activate others with your voice. You are sending motivation, lifting people's spirits. Then there's something that you guys do with your hands. A lot of this is going to unfold on social media. This is your initiation. But to bring in this stability, you have to invest in yourself. Let me give you guys an example. You guys, when I first started my channel, I was like, I love doing this. I don't know if I'm good at it, but I love it. And that was a couple of years ago, you guys, and it took me a long time to get monetized. I was like, ugh. And then even when I got monetized, okay, it took me a year to get monetized, right? And then I get monetized, and it takes me like another year and a half to just start making like decent money to where I could bartend less. And so I just work at it every day and set the intention that God's got me, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. I'm just going to get up and keep trying. I'm going to get up and keep trying. I'm going to get up and keep believing. I'm going to get up and keep dusting myself off. Not every day is going to be easy. Not every day is going to be peachy, but I am investing in myself, that I have a talent or an ability to share motivation with the world. And as I'm saying that, there's a motorcycle going by. So whatever you invest in today is going to flourish. Whatever you invest in today is going to flourish. You guys are realizing there's something about this divine protection that you have, and how your angels watch over you. You guys are going through a soul activation. You are activating your soul's purpose and receiving gifts. Awaken your soul and tap into your ancestral memory and inner wisdom. You guys are creating boundaries right now. And instead of dreading the boundaries, you're like, this is what it is. This is what it is. I need these boundaries in place. I'm going to delegate here so I can do the things that I love, so I can invest in myself. Whatever you guys are doing, it is working. You're going to invest in your social media business. You're going to invest in your love life. You are paying attention to the lessons from the past, and you are being patient with yourself. So let's talk about the surprises that are coming in for you. The universe is about to pleasantly surprise you. Things are being revealed to you right now. Things are currently unfolding. Yeah, you guys have all this magic coming in. We have the underworld. Find unconventional ways to explore new sources of income. Sex, death, hidden knowledge, probing into the mysteries of life. Okay, we got some Scorpio vibes here. And then we have, you are on the right path. Keep moving forward. You are not lost. Sometimes the right path is not the easiest to reach. Okay, sometimes the right path is not the easiest to reach. You guys are currently motivating yourself to do better. And your finances, you're seeing where your finances need to be resuscitated or rescued. So that is why you guys are going to be breathing life into what you do. You're really assessing yourself properly with clear, like you're doing a good job, okay? If nobody told you guys today, you guys are doing amazing. And I'm sending you guys so much love. You guys are realizing that your words are magic, so you're going to start manifesting more abundance. Comment down below, my words are magic. And I can manifest abundance effortlessly. Okay, I can manifest abundance effortlessly. You are ripping open the floodgates. They are here. So can't nobody tell you what? Can't nobody tell you nothing. The first anthem I ever wrote for this channel, a year into having my channel, like right after I got monetized, is we are divine. We are humble. We are cosmic. We are intuitive. We stand in our truth and we grow daily. And every day that we create a better life, every day that we create legacy wealth, the devil comes to play. And we what? We only fuck with the light, and that's on period. That's facts, no what? That's facts, no what? That's facts, no printer. Okay? You guys are a writer. You are an author. You are magical. You are a manifester. You guys know people are gossiping about you. But guess what they're talking about? I'll tell you what they're talking about. They're talking about your gifts. They're talking about your abilities. They're talking about you and your person. They're talking about how you are always seeing through them and how you are always steps ahead. Yes, that's you. Okay, let's see if we get anything else for you guys. Oh, that card's not supposed to be in here. Okay, so we have the activation. We have the gossip. People are talking about you and what you're doing. Let them. Okay, people are talking about you and what you're doing. Let them. They're always going to be talking about you. They're always going to be talking about you. I asked earlier when I was doing the pre-pull what they're saying about you. So let's go over that because I forgot. And then I'm going to pull out some more cards for you. They're talking about how you're outsmarting them. They're talking about the confidence that you have. Okay, so let me show you the cards. They're talking about how you are outsmarting them, how much you changed, how much you're glowing up. You guys could be seeing 777. They're also talking about how you're delegating, how assertive you are. But they're also talking about how abundant your life seems. People see you, that you've been through a lot of thorns, a lot of labyrinths, a lot of karmic hamster wheels of dog shit. You guys have gotten off that ride. You are being elevated. You are in the ascension elevator. And they're not tall enough to ride this ride. So they can talk all the way over there on the bench, okay, because nobody's listening. People just see that you are in love. You are in love, or you are in love with your life. They're talking about how strategic you are, how motivated you are, how calm you seem, how you guys just do things like they just don't get it. They're like, you guys are like a wonderment. You're a wonder for people to watch, especially your haters. So you might as well be giving them something to talk about. You guys do that well. Then we have, what else? Brave. They don't even know how to be equipped for the things that you guys have been through, for the things that you guys have conquered. They're like, they deep down think, I would be terrified to do that. How do they do that? Maybe you guys could have recently dealt with some deaths in the family. You guys could have gone through a lot of different situations like me, where you've been a drug addict, you've been homeless, you've been through abusive relationships. And so they're finding this out about you, and they're like, how are they still standing? So what game do they think that they're bringing? Okay, they can't run game on you. Let them try, though. Let them try. Let them try. Let them get tired trying. They're talking about how gifted you are. They are talking about your beauty. They are talking about your aesthetic. They are talking about the love that people have for you. To these people, you guys look like you're always on a come up. You're comeuppance. So comment down below. I'm always on my comeuppance. I am crafty. I am the motivator, and I'm delegating effortlessly. I am crafty. I am the motivator. I am gifted. I am talented. They're just surprised, you guys. They're like, what? Every time these people see you, you're more and more beautiful. They're like, I don't get it. I don't get it. How do they get away with being so rebellious? How do they get away with doing things that they want to do? These people are always on the phone talking about you. They're like, did you see what Susie was wearing? Oh my gosh. Knowing damn well they're probably wearing that at a party behind the scenes, okay? They just need to be honest. Be honest. So right now, you guys are learning how to be more responsible with your gifts and abilities. You are the high priest, you are the high priestess, and you are in fuego. You guys are setting the tone. You are paving the way for people that want to be just like you. You guys are inspiring people to like, oh, I can rise up out of being homeless. Okay? You're encouraging people like, I can start over. I got this. You guys are encouraging others that they can get sober. You guys are encouraging others that they can also fall in love, that they too can start a social media business with just their phone. You guys are encouraging people that we can be grateful every day. Every day. We can forgive people every day. We can move on every day. We can grow each and every day. You guys are showing people that it can be done. Like, you guys are showing people that it can be done. Comment down below. I'm inspiring thousands. I'm inspiring millions. Why are there always millions in my bank account? Why am I always making money when I sleep? Why is it so easy for me to bring in residual income? Why am I always attracting admirers and powerful people? Isn't it wonderful? Like, you guys are going through this awakening. You are learning how to do things for you. You're like, I know I'm a light worker. I know I'm an empath, but I need to start doing things for me. And that is the Empress in you. That is the divine feminine energy in you, being ready to receive the things that you deserve. Do it for you. Someone here just recently met somebody as well. Okay, that's going to be for a small group of you guys. Somebody here just met someone. They're blowing them away, knocking their socks off, quite literally. I'm getting, take a chance on them. There could be a moment where you are in the rain with this person. Okay, this is for a small group of you guys. There's going to be a moment where you are in the rain and you're going to have a big realization about that person in front of you that is your soulmate. Or they're going to have a big realization about you, that you are the one. Okay, and if that is you guys, you better tell me in the comments. Okay, if that is you guys, you better tell me in the comments, because that's the download that I got. Oh, there was a song that I was hearing for you guys too. It's Doja Cat Rules. Her song Rules. Okay, now we know the Doja Cat songs are like really, really, really dirty. Okay, so I'm not even going to read you guys the lyrics. I'm not even going to try it. But if you guys know the song, then you know it. It's like, where are all the dudes that don't play mind games at? You guys are dealing with people with fake chains on. Change that. You're like, where they at? Where they at? And God is bringing them out. God is bringing them out. Your divine counterparts, your soulmates, God is bringing them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. So yeah, I was hearing that song. Don't play with my emotions. Yeah. I've had that song stuck in my head all day, so I know somebody is like seeing their worth in regards to love. You're like, you can play with this, but you can't play with this. Okay? Where are the Beckys and Bobbies that don't play mind games at? You got a fake gold chain on. Change that. Where they at? Where they at? Foundation. Look, you guys. You guys are building a foundation. Not every day is going to be perfect, but you're like, I got this. I got this. I'm figuring it out. Figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. You guys know, a lot of you guys know that have been with me for a while, that when I started this channel, I was starting over. Like, and it was hard. It was hard for me to go through that struggle sober, because, not because I was sober, but because I thought, I'm smarter than this. I'm smarter than this. How did I not see that this family member was stealing from me? How did I not see that? How did I not see that? But now, even though things have been upheavaled, those hard times are over, because now things have been removed, plucked, divine intervention has come in, so you can build a better foundation without certain people in your life, without certain circumstances. So you can build a foundation from scratch. And so at the time, that's what God was doing for me, is you're not seeing that there's all these moving pieces that aren't helping you. And that moment of being homeless for the 5th time catapulted me into my spiritual awakening. And then I started this channel. So understand that if things are being ripped out of your possession or being removed from your life, there are things that are going to be changing for the better that you can't even foresee, even as this year. And I know that sounds like crazy, but do not doubt your worth. Do not doubt what is coming in for you. Just because we don't know the who, the what, the where, and the when, I would have never been able to foresee what happened for me. When I lost my home, I didn't think, oh, out of this, you're going to gain a better life, a fresh start. It's going to be hard, but you're going to get the job that you loved back. You're going to get more time with your loved ones, less drama. You're going to start your social media business. You're going to become a light worker. You're going to help other people. If somebody would have told me that out of having to start from scratch over again, that was going to take place, I would have been like, what? What? Wouldn't we have thought that they were crazy if somebody would have told me when I was losing my home, oh, but don't worry, Brittany, a year from now, you're going to have 2 dream jobs. I'd have been like, what kind of applesauce are you eating? Okay, I would have been like, you guys are crazy. They're like, no. And then gradually your life's going to get better and better and better. I would have never believed it. I would like, get out of here. Get out of here. It's a fugazi. Get out of here. Do not doubt your worth, because you are the one with the gravitas inspiring the world to move a little bit different, to be a little bit more grateful. You feel me? It's you guys. Whoa. Okay, we have Union and Guardian. Oh my gosh, you guys. Somebody here has an ancestor that is bringing you your divine counterpart. You guys are going to know which ancestor this is. Okay, you guys have an ancestor that is bringing you a union. What? Did you guys see that shoot out of the deck? Did you see it though? Did you? Okay. But seriously, oh, there's a motorcycle. Because I'm like, who's this for? Wow. You guys have an ancestor that is bringing you your divine counterpart. They are orchestrating things behind the scenes. You have a guardian angel orchestrating things behind the scenes. And for some of you guys, you're going to know which ancestor this is. Or you're going to know that it's an ancestor that you really miss, that is orchestrating your spiritual inheritance, orchestrating you to do all of this change. That's why you guys are going through this initiation. Okay, for some of you guys that are single, this is why you're going through this initiation. And for those of you that already have your divine counterpart, then you already know that you went through this before. And so this round's going to be a little bit easier. And you are remembering why you love this person so much. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, let's get you guys an angel number. Wow, okay, we gotta get it in order that it came in. 116 is your guys' angel number. 116. So you guys could be seeing 111, 1111, or you guys could be a life path 6. That's the download that I'm getting. Okay, so you guys let me know in the comments. You are going to slay all the dragons, all the challenges, all the Decepticons. Okay, your milkshake brings all the barnyard animals from Petty University. Comment down below. My milkshake brings all of the barnyard animals from Petty University. But it's okay. Let them watch. Because magic is unfolding in my life. And I feel euphoric. I am counting my blessings. Period. These endings, certain endings are inevitable. So get excited. I'm hearing that Black Eyed Peas song, Pump It. Okay. Pump it louder. Okay. Fergie and the Black Eyed Peas are telling you what time it is. Okay. Doja Cat is telling you, you got this. You are setting the tone. You are telling them what the rules are. You are delegating. This is how I'm going to change my life. Get on board or get pushed. Get on board or find your blessings elsewhere. People are going to see that you are for serious. But yeah, you guys haven't. For those of you that have been waiting and waiting. Okay, someone here has been waiting 10 years. Someone here has been waiting 7. Someone here has been waiting 3. Those are the years that I was told. Okay? Someone's been waiting 3 years, someone's been waiting 7, and someone's been waiting 10. Like, when am I going to get my person? I tell you guys all the time, when you give up on love, that's when it's like, and you're like, who dat, who dat, who dat? Who's at the door? Love. Love. Yeah. You're like, oh my gosh. That's not for me, that's not for me, that's not for me. That's how I was. I was like, what? Not me. I gave up on that, so that's definitely not for me. And God was like, girl, you better sit your ass down, because it is for you. The door is for you. Love is knocking. Okay, so get ready, buckle up. It's about to be a ride, a bumpy ride. Okay, let's see if we can get you guys any charms. Oh, okay. Someone here is playing soccer, or somebody here is obsessed with soccer, or you could be meeting your person at a soccer game. I don't know. You guys tell me. This is your transformation. You guys could be seeing butterflies right now, or thinking about wearing butterflies in your hair. If you are, do it. They've got some really cute butterfly clips on Amazon. If you guys have been with me for a while, you guys already know I'll be wearing those in my hair too. We have treat yourself. Okay, treat yourself. What did I tell you guys? You're a lucky duck getting your ducks in a row. Okay, you are a lucky duck getting your ducks in a row. Someone here is thinking about taking a spiritual bath. Do that. It's going to make you feel amazing, okay? It's going to make you feel amazing. Someone here is thinking about taking the weekend off to play video games or to like Netflix and chill. Do that. You guys do that. Especially if you guys are like me and you're a workaholic, okay? Do that for yourself, okay? Do it for you, do it for me. Do it for you, do it for me, okay? And then we have the pipe. So what I'm being told is put it in your pipe and smoke it. That's the kind of vibe you're putting off right now. Oh, you don't like me? Oh my gosh. Put it in your pipe and smoke it. Okay. And then we have birds. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay, you guys are getting more birds that are about to be flocking with you. There are barnyard animals turning to birds. God has changed their mind about you. Okay, so God's like, this was a barnyard animal. I know. But they're changing their ways. So you guys are seeing people morph into a nicer person. You guys are turning even the evil people nice. Okay, not all the evil people, but some of them. That is a start. Okay, we'll take it. And then we have the cow. I'm hearing move. When I move, you move, just like that. When I move, you move. You guys, let's zoom in on this cow right here. How freaking stinking blinking cute is that? We keep getting the glass slipper. You guys are going from rags to riches. Believe that. And it doesn't even have to be riches. It's just like, if you're feeling abundant, that is riches. Like, I know some people will be like, that girl don't have money. And she walks like she's got money. Yeah, I feel freaking abundant. I have been homeless. I have lost everything in my life. So if I get to go to Ross, yeah, I'm freaking excited. I'm stoked. Okay? If I get to go to the hair salon, yeah, I'm freaking grateful because I've been through some shit. You feel me? And when you've been through some shit, you see gratitude in a different way. If I had not been neglected as a child, left for dead from the age of 6 to 12, okay, no food, just like an orphan basically with no supervision. If I wasn't malnourished and almost died at the age of 12, if I hadn't moved out at 17, made all of the mistakes, gone through addiction and all of this suffering, I probably wouldn't have. I mean, I'm grateful. I'm literally grateful. So some people might look at me like, that girl thinks she's cool. She's ghetto fabulous. I don't give a fuck. Ask me. I don't care what they think. And the reason being is because I've been through some shit. So if you're not trying to understand me, you're trying to get pushed. Not by me, by spirit, okay? Not by me, by towers and karma and such. But I'm just saying, I've been through some things, so I am grateful. And I look at it like I am abundant, even if I don't have all this money, which I don't. But I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. Okay? And it's about your mindset and how you feel. Do you feel abundant? Do you feel amazing? Because the first key word that I got for you guys in your download was euphoric. That's what you're tapping into. Incredible, euphoric, lucky vibration. That is the vibration which miracles occur. They better ask somebody. Nobody asks for their opinion. These people are always talking and nobody's asking them. Okay, nobody's asking them. Ooh, you guys, we got the Ace of Swords. This is your breakthrough. You are realizing, I don't have all of that. That fake it till you make it vibe. You're like, but I feel like I have it. That's what freaking matters. That's the key manifestation vibration you're trying to get into. You're like, I don't have that in my bank account, but I feel like I do. You better freaking script or bring the moon down to earth or some shit, something crazy. That is the vibration that you want to be rocking at, where you feel like you got the millions in your bank account. And you're spending money like you got the millions in your bank account, but you're like, I'm grateful. I'm not going to worry about it. It takes us a long time sometimes to get to that point. And you guys are getting there. Be proud of yourself. Okay, what else do we have? We have the letter D. This is going to be important to someone. An initial for an ancestor, or an initial for the person that you're going to be meeting. Then we have the Tower. You guys are very familiar with the Tower because every time you didn't give up, a lot of people came back and gathered stronger against you, and they still could not overcome you. They still could not penetrate your protection because you guys have been through all of this in your life. These people are trying to bring their A game. They came from Petty University to bring their A game. And what are you doing, soaring above it? What are you guys doing? Turning the cheek? Rising to the occasion? Taking the high road? They're not bringing anything special. They're really not. And so be proud of yourself. Like when people are trying to come for me when I didn't send for them, I'm like, do you know what I've been through in my life? I just laugh in my head like... I am tougher than I look. Okay? Don't let this bow fool you. I am tougher than I look. It doesn't look like I've been through some things, but that's because God has blessed my life after I rectified a lot of bad things that I was doing. And I call that sipping on the fountain of youth. And I call that the Benjamin Button effect. I feel like the God, the universe starts blessing us once we really start fixing things and changing things. And one of those things could be looking younger. You guys, people might not know your age. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ooh, you guys, we got the little girl. So this tells me inner child healing. You guys are realizing what your inner child deserves. You're like, my inner child deserves the world. My inner child deserves to go to Disneyland. My inner child deserves to go on vacation. To have a Netflix and chill this weekend. Period. All right, you guys, your angel number again is 116. Let me know in the comments what's going on. I'm sending you guys all of my love. If you guys are looking for live streams on the weekend where we get up close and personal and hang out, that is the join button on members only on YouTube. If you guys are looking for pick a cards, extra content, ad-free, both are ad-free, but you can pick whatever exclusive content you want based on your preference. If you guys are looking for pick a cards, that is in the Patreon link below. Thank you guys for all of your love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell. Duh. Don't make me tell you twice. Hit the bell. And yeah, you guys know I be posting sporadically, so you don't want to miss out. You do not want to miss out. You just don't. I love you guys. Toodles.